Dime qué se siente, dime qué se siente el sudor en la frente. Dime qué se siente, dime si presientes. Dime qué se siente el sudor en la frente. Sí señor, sí señor, sí señor. Viento, caricias, levedad y sabor. Sí señor.
Some tests are very important that you can go to a test prep company like Kaplan, for instance, to help you get prepared for those big tests like the PSAT that you will be taking when you're sophomore students in the fall year, and the SAT or the ACT that you will be taking junior and senior year. This company here is on the campus of the University of Arizona and available to students to prepare them for these tests. We can see that it's very important. Kaplan helps individuals achieve their education and career goals. So they help you with test taking strategies and skills.
Sí señor, viento, caricias, levedad y sabor. Sí señor, sí señor, sí señor. Ego, sonrisa, realidad y dolor.
Estoy estudiando fisiología, es mi primer año, mi segundo semestre.
Sí señor, viento, caricias, levedad y sabor. Sí,
yo creo que lo más importante es estar preparado para el examen, saber conocer el material, no dejar nada para lo último, seguir con tus clases día a día. Y antes del examen, ir con tu profesor, estudiar tú mismo primero, entonces las preguntas que tengas ya, ir con tu profesor, hacerle preguntas de tu examen, del material, entonces ya ponerte a estudiar más y más. Y lo más importante es estar solo en un lugar, por ejemplo, la biblioteca, y ya después también es muy... te ayuda mucho al estudiar como compañeros. Así si tienes tú una pregunta, ellos te pueden ayudar, tú los puedes ayudar a ellos, así es más, el ayuda más entre todos.
Sí, y yo cuando entré te di con una compañera que está aquí.
Sí, aquí mi amiga Diana.
Yo soy química bióloga.
Química bióloga. Ok. ¿Y a dónde fuiste a high school?
Yo fui a San Luis High School, que está en San Luis, Arizona. Es una ciudad muy chiquita, somos los dos de San Luis. Y es una ciudad donde éramos 99.9 estudiantes, éramos hispanos. Los maestros también, había muchos hispanos, o sea que para nosotros fue algo diferente venir para acá.
¿Y tú cómo te preparas para un examen?
Yo estudio con mis compañeros de clase, me junto antes del examen en la biblioteca, nos ponemos de acuerdo, agarramos un study room y hacemos go over como questions y todo eso, y así. Y a veces pues si no entendemos algo, pues llevamos el conocer al maestro antes del examen y así.
¿Pudieras sobrevivir la universidad si no estudiaras?
Yo creo que no, porque yo sí estudio mucho, pero también como salgo bien, o sea que vale la pena estudiar.
sí señor, ego, sonrisa, realidad y dolor.
Nunca se den por vencidos y échenle ganas, sigan. Y como dijo Diana, que vale la pena estudiar y estudiar para salir adelante como hispanos, como nuestra cultura. Échenle ganas a todo lo que hagan y nunca se den por vencidos.
I hear of students. We're here at Café Sonora at the University of Arizona because we're hungry. It's been a long day. We've been shooting a lot of students and asking them how they take tests, how they study. And so now we're here at Café Sonora. We're going to grab something to eat because as you can see, they have delicious Mexican food here. And we're going to take a break. As I said before, studying and test taking is going to take a lot out of you. And as you've heard from different people in the video, sometimes it's okay to take a break. And it's important to actually take a break. And we're actually going to go into the union in just a minute. We're going to go eat with other students. And as we go inside, I want you to take a look at the different students that are actually studying while they're eating, and that's probably something you might want to do also.
Hey, you know how we ball, right in the shiny car, walking the sound of my...
I'm now standing in front of the Alumni Heritage Lounge. This is another location on campus in the Student Union that is available for students to study. It is quiet. You can see that students are working by themselves or in a small group. This is just another example of how important it is to study before class and after class, to look over your notes and to review your work.
I think we're gonna go downstairs to the Union. We're gonna take a little trip down there, and we're actually gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna take a little break. We've been talking all day about how do you study and how do you stay focused on your studies, but I think one of the important things to also do is to be able to know when to take a break. And so we're gonna head downstairs and get a little surprise for you if you've never been downstairs in the Union. So.
Okay, you were yelling, I thought you put out a hit for, but you's a scary dude. Okay, believe by very few. Okay, just keep it very cool. Okay.
So we are now downstairs in the lounge down here at the U of A, and so as you can see, there's a lot of students here in the area that are just kind of taking a break. Mostly students from Tucson High for the most part, and so we're going to take a little, just a little tour of this place, and hope you enjoy.
What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that.
Oh, I didn't even see you there. Having fun is an important part of preparing for tests. After a hard day of work and a hard day of studying, it's okay for you to relieve some of that stress by doing the things that you want to do. My choice is Rush 2049, so I'm about to jump on this, play a quick couple games, and I'll catch you guys later.
We're here with Lincola Roan, and we are here in the Native American Student Affairs building. And Lincola, we're just going to ask you a few questions about what you're studying here on campus and how you study, to give students an idea of what are the different ways that they can also study while in high school and as they're preparing for college. So what do you study, Lincola?
Well, I'm in pre-nursing major, and I study here for the chemistry. Well, I do my lab reports here, so.
Uh-huh. And then what program do you use for your lab reports? Do you use D2L, or what do you use?
Well, mostly the Microsoft Word.
Uh-huh. So you write your observations?
Yeah, my observations, my whole lab report about discussions, results, and everything. So.
And when you prepare for a test for a chemistry class, how do you are you taking organic or are you taking inorganic? What are you taking this year?
Organic.
Organic this year. So when you're preparing for organic, how do you prepare for a test?
Well, I usually come to here to study for my exams. I use D2L and practice exams, which are on D2L, so that's what I usually do. Yeah.
So it's like the same thing as the exam, but it's a practice?
Yes, it's a practice.
That's great. Has your studying changed from when you were in high school to now?
Yes, it has. I do a little bit more studying in quiet areas. As opposed to high school, I hardly studied, and well, I did some studying, but mostly it was just like quick studying and reviewing notes, and that was it.
Did you have really high grades in high school? Have your grades changed from high school to now?
Yeah, actually, I do a lot better.
Uh-huh.
Well, mostly probably because of my studying.
Your study habits?
Yeah.
And then if you could have one piece of advice for students, for high school students, right now as they're preparing for tests in high school and to prepare for college, what would that piece of advice be?
My advice would be no procrastinating, always do your work on time, and study hard.
Great. Thank you so much, Lincola.
You're welcome.